Hi, in this video I'll be demonstrating how to use the Evo hand labeler. This is a really unique pricing gun because it has a top line which can be changed to say all kinds of different things depending on what you need to use it for. So we've got best before, packed on, batch number, use by, half price, all kinds of things. And then using the bottom line, you can change the number. We'll start by unloading a roll of labels. To do this, we open the base plate by pulling back the two tabs on either side of the gun. Use your index finger to pop that base plate out, and on this gun, you'll see that you can just drop the entire roll of labels out. Cut it off at the base plate, close that base plate, and just depress the handle until all of the remaining labels have been taken out. To load a roll of new labels into an Evo labeler is about as easy as it gets. You start by opening the base plate by pulling back the two tabs on either side, using your index finger to pop it open, and then we're just going to drop our labels straight into the middle of the gun. When you put them in, the labels should be inwound so that the paper is facing the inside. And then we're going to put them in so that the backing paper is facing upwards. Close the base plate and then turn the labels over and insert them down into the tractor feed here. Just put a little bit of pressure on there as you depress the handle, and it will start to grab on. Once you've got a bit of tension here, take a label and use that label to pull off the other labels, just to ensure that we don't get labels stuck inside the gun. And that's how you load the labels. If you notice that the ink has started to fade, it's probably time to change the ink roller on your Evo labeler. To do this, we open the front plate of the gun by putting your index finger between the print head and the plate and just popping it out. The ink roller is on a really convenient little cradle, and you just hold both ends of it and it pops straight out. Take out the new ink roller and you'll see that the new ink roller is also on the same little cradle. So we just hold both sides and drop it in to the arm. You'll hear just a little click as it goes in, and then you can close the front. And we've changed the ink roller. If you notice that the print on the label is too high or too low, you may need to do a print head alignment. On the Evo, to do a print head alignment, we have a screw on each side of the print head. They're both Phillips head, and we don't want to take them all the way out. So to do the print alignment, you're just going to loosen those two screws. And you'll see that the print head is on a small rail, and by loosening them, you can move the print head forwards and backwards. It's only a slight adjustment, but it does make a big difference on the label. So what I like to do is put it all the way in a forwards position, tighten back both of the screws, and then dispense a few labels and see how that looks. If it's not quite where you need it to be, just do a bit of experimentation. So loosen them again and keep pulling it in the other direction, tightening them, testing until you get the print exactly where you want it on the label. Another handy hint with the Evo labeler is if you're looking to print a blank character, you just keep turning the character until you find one that is white and blank. So if you keep going past that, you'll get to these black characters, but you don't want to set it to those because they're supposed to be down the bottom where the printing is taking place. So we just keep going around until you find a white blank space, and that's what you use for your space. The same goes for the top line. So if you want it to be blank, we just keep going through until you find the blank white.